Yes. Yes. Hey. Hey.
I want you not to go in on your singing every
Always
week.
do
Yeah, no.
that. Y'all
Keep
know
singing.
how I
Keep
do.
singing.
Y'all know
Gotta
how I
start it
start
off
this
right.
show
Keep singing.
off.
Gotta start it off right.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. Happy
Good
Monday to
morning.
everybody out there. You have just tuned into Becoming Dateable right here on IntellectualRadio.com. And we have an awesome panel today. We have two special guests.
Two
We hitting you
special
with the one,
guests.
two. Okay. We have Maserati Kevin Jones in the building.
Nice, lucky.
Filling it for our boy L today.
Yeah.
He got some big shoes to fill, so we gonna see how he hold his today. What? He might end up being a permanent entity. We don't know.
No.
You know? Yes. And also we have special musical guests in the building. We have the one and only. If you haven't heard of him, that's your problem.
That is your
His name is Scotland Music. He is a hidden gem that's coming out.
Yes.
He been under some pressure like that Pearl and all that kind of stuff, but he
Come on
out
here.
now.
Uh-huh.
Scotland
uh-huh.
Music, ladies and gentlemen. Say what's up to everybody.
Thank you. I want to first just thank Miss Eva for allowing me to be on a great radio station. So, but I'm just a little old me.
Oh,
That was a big grand
I know. It's all right.
introduction, but I thank you. I appreciate it. I just thank you for the opportunity.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Did
So
you say who you were?
y'all should know who I am.
You got who you are.
I'm gonna say who I am. I'm gonna say who I am. I mean, you listening? No,
I cannot
For those who are just tuning in for the first time
ever.
I am Eva Rue. And the other person that's always keeping me in check and whooping me is my sister. But today she's just my friend.
Oh no, she didn't. I can't stand her. Anyway,
Monica P. Today she's just my friend.
she don't mean it.
I know. But yeah, I'm telling you, you work with your family. I'm telling you something else, ain't it? Oh God. But gotta love her. And also in the building, one and only Mella Famous.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Yes, indeed. I will tell y'all to move in a little closer, but I know how me and y'all like
Oh
every
yeah,
other
man,
seat.
we good.
You said no,
We straight.
Me and like every other seat. So
right?
I'm telling you, I want to say a special thank you to Tara, who has been lighting up the chat room.
Yeah, shout
Becoming
out to
Dateable
Tara.
chat room. Man, Tara.
Did she
Girl.
call in last week?
She
did
called in
call
last
in.
week too.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yes.
We
Shout out to
appreciate your
Tara.
support, Tara.
I'm saying. So
She's a beautiful person.
Yes,
too.
she is.
Beautiful.
So
Inside
she's
and
been
out.
lighting up the chat room. If you're not a member of the chat room, Becoming Dateable chat room, you are missing out. We have some serious discussions. And part of our topic today was mentioned by, was it Tara? I'm sorry, I think it was Chris D though this time. But anyway, one of our topics today we had to pull from our chat room because it was so hot and heated. And I was like, we need to make a whole show out of this. And the topic is, who can I run to?
Who can I run
to? If you're having relationship issues, should you, if you're a man, be talking to another woman about your relationship woes? Should a woman be talking to another man about her man and their issues? Oh, yeah, this heavy.
Even if it's the best friend.
Yes.
You know how that goes.
Right. So go ahead and jump in, y'all. I want to hear.
708-223-8953, 708-223-8953.
Who want to start off?
Come on, somebody.
I'll start off.
Okay.
Come on,
Right,
Scotland.
here we go.
I think now. I mean, I know every situation is different. Every relationship dynamic is different. But I just feel like if a man and a woman have, they've been friends for maybe, I don't know, they could have been friends since, grade school, kindergarten.
Mm-hmm.
I like you said kindergarten because we don't say kindergarten.
Right.
Kindergarten.
Kindergarten.
The community. In the community, we say kindergarten.
Kindergarten.
But no, you've been friends since, you were, 1 year old or whatever. And you grew up with them.
He's getting younger and younger.
Before
He's building this case. You better build this case.
And your significant other knows about them. I just honestly don't see.
Okay.
Now, I know there could be problems, but I just feel that depends on the relationship. But I feel like I I don't think it should be a problem for you to go to that person if they are comfortable
Mhm.
and they know, they know how they are with each other. I don't see a problem with you going, and talk. It's just
Kevin,
talking,
the
asking
look on your
questions.
face, Kevin.
Asking,
It
because I
seems
just feel like at that point you're an adult. It's about communication, right?
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
all right.
So
Kevin?
It's one of them situations. If you can't go to that person, you got to be able to go to like another person in that, the female species to get it done.
So you
To
think
get
you
your
want to get
advice.
advice
think it's
from
cool.
another female
Yeah.
about the female you're
that
dealing with?
Most
would
guys
really
might
help.
go to their sister or their mother,
We ain't talking
Well,
about
yeah.
that.
but you might have a friend that just is your confidant that you can.
Yeah.
It's platonic. You go get that advice.
Is it really platonic though?
Is it really?
I want to piggyback off these two brothers. Hey, how y'all doing, brothers? My name is Mella. Nice
Come
to
on,
meet y'all.
Mella. Come on.
Yes, sir.
I just want to say, that all, like you said, that all depends on the relationship, and that depends on if the person, like in the relationship, have trust issues. Because a lot of us, like in society nowadays, have trust issues. Like with me, I have trust issues. That's because of what I've been through, though. So that don't have nothing to do with the next person or the person I'm dating now or the person I'm future dating or will be dating or
Okay,
whatever the case may
right.
be. So yeah, I feel like it's just the trust issues in it. You know what I'm saying? Like if like for example, I got a best friend. You know what I'm saying? I want my spouse to be like mingling, not so much mingling, but have a friendship with my
Exactly.
best friend,
With
so
your
it could
friend.
be a trust thing, just as
Exactly.
if she had a male guy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I respect that.
Okay.
But it's certain boundaries that we going to when
Okay,
it,
but why did you
Exactly.
mention the boundaries with her
Come on,
male guy?
boundaries.
come on.
And you didn't mention any
Come
boundaries
on,
when
come
you were
on,
talking about the female.
because I
Come on,
serve
Big
a
G,
God,
I'm
huh?
not playing with you.
That's
Come
an
on,
on
yeah.
time God.
Shoot,
Do
I'm
you,
Good
jumpy
catch,
this
good
morning.
catch,
I'm
good catch.
jumpy.
do you hear me?
Listen, Kim Purdue says, talk to anyone who is positive, objective, who has wisdom in that area. Sorry.
Bless you.
Bless you.
And I think you'll be good. Okay. Kashite says, no, you should never talk to another woman about your woman. Oh,
Whoa.
he said, especially if they know her. Oh my God. Oh, they lighten up today.
Yeah,
Kermit,
yeah.
one last thing. Kermit says, talk to who you know can be open, honest, and truthful. Age and gender shouldn't matter as much, but you should have someone in both genders to consult with.
Exactly.
Oh,
I agree. I agree. It's about being mature. It's about the
what if
if you know, okay, I'll say this: if you know your mate is really, really insecure, then don't go to your opposite sex best friend.
Fact.
Yeah, exactly.
Just go straight to her and see if you can hash it out and talk, because it's just not going to work if you know that they are really, really insecure like that and they just
It
can't
won't.
take you talking to nobody else about y'all.
Here it is.
Monica, go ahead.
It's the setup for. Here we go. It's a setup for the. And one thing led to another, and you can't open up that much. You have to set those boundaries. I do agree with Mel on that. You have to set some boundaries, and you have to know.
Come on, talk back
who
to me,
you can
man.
talk to. You have to know who you can talk to.
Who can I run to?
Huh?
Yeah,
To share this.
Here it is. You have to have that balance, because I agree with Kim and Kermit that we're talking about. You have to have somebody credible. That you, whether it's male, female, whoever.
Right.
But
I agree with that.
if you know this person over here, they're your best friend, and they have a crush. Come on, y'all know who has a crush on you.
You know who has a crush on you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You
not
know who's feeling
necessarily.
you.
That person, they may not ever say anything.
Yeah.
No, they may not say anything, but you can feel vibes. Come on,
Monica,
somebody.
I ain't gonna lie, that's true.
You
What he
got
said.
those friends
You
you're not gonna
can,
cross that line.
But
with.
it's some women that or men, they may really love you.
But would never say.
But they ain't gonna say nothing because they respect your relationship. They respect your marriage
Yeah.
or whatever.
And you know who those individuals are.
You're right. But you're right, Monica. You can feel energy and vibes. Those are real.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
Those are real too.
and-
But
So if you are dealing with an insecure individual,
Come on, somebody.
why would you then take your issues to this person who looks like who can I say? What's that girl from that show?
That's a very messable 8. Like you gonna cross that line possibly.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Somebody that you're attracted to. Come cry over here.
You got to be
Cry on my
honest
shoulders.
with yourself and disciplined though, and that's coming from me of all.
I was
people.
just.
Yeah, fact.
I don't even know.
Fact.
I'm
He just turned into a whole nother person in that
I'm
place.
about to fall off this chair
You
about
gotta
5
be
seconds.
disciplined. Like you gotta have that discipline. Y'all gotta remember, I used to work in strip clubs and try and maintain.
That's where I
That's-
know
I'm-
you
I'm
from,
real messed
bro.
up right now.
Yeah.
What script club?
You know, did you
Nah,
say?
man,
Oh, you know
Y'all
what?
talk after the show.
I know this man. I'm steady looking at this man like I know you from somewhere, my
He like
brother.
a strip club. I remember you know you from Red Diamond. Right.
Somewhere, man. This man
Arnie.
know
No, he's talking about Arnie.
Oh, I was right.
Oh,
Okay, anyway.
You do some- Never mind.
Okay,
No
anyway, yeah,
comment,
we'll
no
talk about
comment.
that after. But you know this woman looks like that new chick that starred in that movie. Oh, Nobody's Fool. What's her name?
Yeah, I know.
We're
you're
like
talking
on
about
crickets. Oh
the
no.
name
Tyler Perry
escapes me.
movie. She's very pretty. She's a beautiful brown.
We gotta use
Oh,
somebody.
Whoever
more
she
common.
is, Megan
Okay,
Good.
she
Just
look like
say
Megan
Megan
Good. How about
Megan
that?
Good. Megan
Hallelujah.
Good.
Okay.
Megan
Your
Good got a
girl, she
history.
look like
though.
Megan Good, and your wife looked like the first lady
You know what?
of
The usher boy.
Man, why you gotta?
The motherboard.
Karen Clark.
Come
she
on,
is.
don't.
You know what?
Why did the wife gotta look like that? Come on. Let's
Because
see.
most of y'all wives look like that. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Mine don't.
Wow.
That's touching.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Wow.
That's touching.
I'm sorry. Hey, horrible. So, should the opposite sex be less attractive than your spouse?
That's hard to say.
Yeah, that's hard.
Beauty
Eva.
is in the eye of the beholder, so I thought.
Oh, you quoting
Oh, really? Look at him.
I'm just saying. Okay.
That's
a
a
book.
He said,
female.
so I
But
thought.
look, you
Okay, we gotta
but
hear word from our-
you married that person, right? So
Uh-huh.
obviously they were attracted to you. Am I right? So
Right.
No, anyway.
so you can't compare.
not
Not necessarily. Monica,
Here we
let's
go.
hear a word from our sponsor, y'all.
Y'all are hilarious. So Industry Buzz with 3Zs is training, mentoring, and employing our youth with jobs and media all year round. They need our support to offer these services to even more youth. So we want you to visit www.industrybuzz3zs.com to give a donation. Be sure to check out all the media highlights from Latonya Lang, CEO. Right now, Latonya is hitting the streets. That baby got flued out, huh? By Nissan
now.
again. We're gonna wear that out. That
Man.
fluid
Yeah,
hashtag
flued
flued out.
Flued out. I love it.
I don't know who that baby is that said don't ever say that again in life. But anyway, she got flued out. I said it again. But she's like in Arizona. I think she's in Arizona now.
She's in Arizona.
Riding bulls and carrying on.
She's
No,
in
it was
Arizona.
one of those mechanical bulls.
Riding
But
bulls.
she is doing her thing though. But the point is, she is creating opportunities that she can also give to the youth that are in her foundation. She's making these connections. So be sure to tune in. Stay tuned to Latonya Lang, CEO of Industry Buzz with 3Zs.com. And we have more to come on Becoming Dateable Radio on IntellectualRadio.com.
Let's go.
Also, we do have another announcement. Can we make that announcement about the March Madness Vendor Expo?
The March Madness Vendor Expo is going to be Saturday, March 16th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. They are going to have 20 plus vendors. It's a family event. It is family friendly. So they're going to have raffles, a fitness boot camp. Oh, come on, fitness boot camp.
Yes.
All right.
Getting ready for those summer bodies.
Huh?
Entertainment,
me,
music,
Lord.
and more. So for more
All the
information
time.
on this event, you want to call 708-612-1723. That's 708-612-1723. On the location is at the Proviso Math and Science Academy, 8601 West Roosevelt Road. That's Proviso Math and Science Academy, 8601 West Roosevelt Road in Forest Park.
Yes. All right. So you heard it right here on IntellectualRadio.com. You are listening to Becoming Dateable. And today, you guys, we have a couple of guests in the building. We have Scotland Music here, and we have Maserati Kevin Jones in the building. Say what's up. Say what's up, y'all.
What's
I'm not
going
that
on?
bad no
All
more.
right. So they're tuning in today, too. But we also have an exclusive interview coming up in a couple of minutes with your boy Scotland Music. I'm telling you, the song is amazing, and I can't wait
Amazing.
to play the song.
Yes.
And for you guys to learn more about this great artist coming out of Chicago. There's some greatness coming out of Chicago
Yes,
this
it
year.
is. Don't
I want
sleep
y'all
on
to
them.
know, don't sleep on Chi-Town.
Talk to him.
It's time for Chi-Town to rise, okay?
Yes.
Everybody keeps talking about Atlanta, LA, or whatever. Chi-Town has some cold people. And
Yes, they do.
what happens is
The ones in
we
Atlanta
lose
came
them.
from
We move.
Chi-Town.
We move so that we can get
Right.
some love from somewhere else. But
Mhm.
I need you guys to show some love to this artist right here at home. We need to make superstars out of the artists we have right
Big facts.
Okay. So today we are talking about who can I run to? Should you confide in the opposite sex about your relationship? And I see you guys are lighting up the lives and stuff like that. I see it's happening. It's happening. Timothy Fullerton said, I learned in marriage counseling, you cannot pick your spouse's friends. Insecurity is problematic in relationships. You should talk to both genders, in my opinion. All right, we have a lot of things here.
That depends on your relationship. Like you really got to have a good communication skill with your partner.
And that's why start with that significant other first. Yeah. It's like talking to somebody else. That should absolutely be a last resort. Like you just need somebody to vent to or something. But you should be able to talk to your whoever your significant other is, and that's where developing that relationship. You want to be friends. I think, and see, maybe this is why I have a thing with that whole,
okay,
the friends. My husband, he started out as my friend.
All right,
come on, Big Jesus, come on, we going somewhere.
He was my friend,
friend of Jesus,
for years, and we ended up getting married. So when people start talking about, no, that person that you can confide in, this was somebody that I could confide in. And then we started confiding a whole lot more.
Come on.
So you know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Thing led to another.
So that's what we call it now.
I guess, yeah.
See, some people, they lie in wait for the right moment to pounce.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he made his intentions known early on. It's just, I wasn't ready yet.
See, you see what I'm saying? Okay, this wears me out. This wears me out right here. Y'all ready? I'm about to drop something. I'm about to drop something in your lap. You hear?
Come on and drop it.
And it ain't my booty.
I was just finna say, come on.
It ain't the booty.
Work with him, Lord.
It's some spiritual booty I'm about to drop.
Come
okay,
on.
what I'm saying.
Come on, drop it.
So listen. This wears me out. You are complaining about how terrible your relationship is. You're unhappy. You're telling people, "Oh, I'm unhappy." And then in 2 hours, you make a post on Facebook, the love of my life, hold me down, my ride or die. Wait. Hold on. You was just trying to get some. Because you're talking about this person is neglecting you and you're unhappy and all that kind of stuff.
That's playing the game, bro.
Yeah, that's definitely it. People be doing that type of stuff for attention.
That's
like I see a lot of people going in the hospitals crying, going on live crying. Why are you what are you doing?
On live crying?
Yeah. On live crying. Yeah. They on there crying. I'm in the hospital. Get off live. You finna die, baby.
Did you say get off live?
Get off live. You finna die.
Y'all pray for me.
They stay live.
They won't die.
They won't die.
They're right. Right.
Surely I can't go live.
I'm horrible. I can't die like that because I'll be cracking up. I'm like, Lord, help me, Father.
He's right.
I'm trying to pray for you, but this is hilarious.
It's the whole scream and cry out for attention. That's what social media has done, unfortunately.
Yeah. People be on oxygen live. I'd be like, what?
Y'all pray for me.
They took that what you doing right now to the next level.
For real?
They took that thing on to glory.
Okay.
Yeah, what's on your back?
Okay. All right, guys. So the time has come. We are about to debut one of the hottest songs, going to be the top tune of 2019.
Hey,
I'm speaking it right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
I'm going to have Scotland introduce his song. And then after your song is played, we're going to interview you.
Okay.
Okay. We want to hear about the process and everything, what you're doing and who you are. Let the people know who you are. So introduce your song real quick.
This song is called Beautiful. And I wrote it, man. Actually, I wrote it a while ago. Like I want to say 2013. And me and my brother, Sam Fullerton, put this song together. And here it is. I hope you guys like it. So check it out.
Hey.
Beautiful Lady Scotland music.
Yeah.
Check it out.
I got a girl with a great figure. Take a picture. Sweeter than the bottom of a Kool-Aid pitcher. She can throw them curves like a 20-win pitcher. I'm so glad that she is mine. She's so undeniably fine. Just can't stare at her with time. She's way beyond blind. She's so beautiful. She's so beautiful. She's so beautiful. She's so fine. She's so beautiful. She's so beautiful. She's so beautiful. glass of beer and 6 glasses of wine. I'm so glad that she is mine. She's so undeniably fine. Just can't stare at her fine. She's way beyond the line. She's so beautiful. She's so beautiful. She's so pretty. So beautiful. She's so fine. She's so beautiful. She's so beautiful. She's so pretty. So beautiful. She's so fine. She's a sight for sore eyes. Bright as the sun, so she shines. She's all let me tell you why. She's all She's so pretty. She's so fine. She's so fine. She's so fine. She's so pretty. She's so good. She's so fine. Let me take a shot. She's so fine. She's so look at here. Hey, she's so fine.
IntellectualRadio.com. Feed your brain.
Yes, you heard it right here. That was beautiful by Scotland Music. Woo! Y'all make me clap for myself.
My bad, Scott. My man, Scott.
Look at that booty. Look at that booty. Look at that.
Yes, that was hot, man.
That was hot.
So, Scotty, man, tell us, like, you know, what was the process? What made you write the song? What inspired you? What kind of artist are you? Come on, let us know.
Well, I came up with that song. I was just playing around. Actually, on I was messing around on my computer program on what do you call it? It's on the MacBook. GarageBand, right.
There we go.
So I was messing around with it, messing with some drums on there and some different sounds, and I was like, man, you know. And then the way the drums were and the sounds, I was like, it's okay, it's got a Motown feel, you know, and I'm a huge fan of Motown and you know.
And I can hear
Smokey,
that. I can definitely hear
Smokey
that.
Robinson and Marvin Gaye, you know, in that sound. So I just started coming up, you know how I just started humming stuff and you know, I actually wrote the song. It's you know, dedicated to my wife. So
and who is your wife?
My wife is the great, the outstanding, the beautiful Kanika Carlton. She goes by Kate Carlton Inc. She's an event planner. She's the dopest event planner like on the earth, right? On the planet. So
every Monday I hear about her.
For all your traveling, wedding, anything.
Go and plug your wife. I love it.
Anything you can dream of, she does it, and she's extraordinary at it.
Yes.
Like she does it in her sleep. She's that dope. Anyway.
Okay. So she's a big fan of your music, I take it.
Yes, she is.
Okay.
She's you know, she's the one who pushed me out there. I was like, you can do it. I believe in you.
That's good stuff.
Man, I couldn't do it without her.
Okay.
I couldn't do it without her.
So outside of Motown, who are some of your other inspirations?
wish we had time. I can go on and on. My favorite artist of all time and inspiration is Stevie Wonder. I mean, when I heard his music, I just went down a rabbit hole and listened to everything he's done. Like I'm talking about, I was like 15, 16 years old. I mean, I've heard, the hits before that growing up, but I dug deep into his albums, the deep cuts, the album cuts, and I was like, this dude is the greatest.
Yeah.
This dude is the greatest. And that's, that was putting him over Michael, who I grew up, idolizing, and Prince, who is also a huge inspiration. But definitely Earth, Wind and Fire, the great Maurice White.
Okay.
Great Donny Hathaway, a huge inspiration. The great Curtis Mayfield. I mean, as you can see, I'm going to all of the ancestors.
Yeah,
so all of the old greats. So
what are your plans for your song? And are you coming out with a follow-up EP?
Definitely working on that. I've written like countless songs. This song, I wanted to reach as many people. I wanted to reach the world. And, I just feel like it's a song for everybody. Like everybody can relate to this. If you got a girlfriend, if you got a wife, you can relate to this song, and and you feel that about her, no matter what race.
Absolutely. Yeah. I definitely can see this song, chart topping.
Movie soundtrack.
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
I've been told that it has a cinematic feel.
Absolutely.
So,
that feel good.
I'm definitely open. Netflix, if you're watching.
Right. Okay.
Hook it up.
Any major networks that may be tuning in right now.
Right.
Talk to me.
Definitely.
Email me at Scotland Music.
Yeah.
Put it out there.
gmail.com, and we can talk. We can have some discussions.
And where can we get your music? Justin Daniel, by the way, put on there that he loves your song and he downloaded already. He said it's like Prince meets Janelle Monáe kind of thing.
Yeah, see, and I've heard that people have said I've sounded on this song. I sound like D'Angelo, Prince. I am just honored to be in the same breath as those legends. So thank you guys so much for everybody who has supported it. But yeah, you can get it. It is on all digital platforms. It is on Amazon, iTunes, Spotify, Bandcamp, everywhere. It is everywhere. So download it, share it if you like it.
Absolutely.
Share it. And I really appreciate it. Like say Chicago, I'm a fan. And this woman here, Eva Ruwe, she was a part of this song as well. That ending part, she actually wrote that part. She's not going to say that, but she did it.
Well, you got to tell her I wrote the booty part. Anyway,
she wrote that part. And I have to give a huge shout out to also her brother, but he's my brother as well, Sam Fullerton.
Yes.
Producer extraordinaire. If you don't know who this dude is, oh my God.
Come from under that rock.
And
I'm serious. He's like trending toward Quincy Jones level.
He is.
He's that good.
Yeah.
He is that good.
And I'm not just saying that because every since I met him, me and him doing music together, it's just been magic. So look for him on pretty much all my projects.
And he's producing mine.
And he's producing Eva's whole album, and I got to sit in and listen to it. Magic. It's magic. So,
yes. So you had a Grammy Award winner in the studio with you.
Yes. Also, his the great Isaiah Sharkey
was
there with me, and he kind of helped me with the phrasing of the song and everything. And like he is just, if you don't know who he is, Google him. Go to his IG page. He is guitar extraordinaire.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I mean, and he's amazing. He's an amazing singer and songwriter in his own right.
Yes, absolutely.
So, yes.
Man, Scotty, thank you. Scotty's going to hang out with us, though. But guys, we need to rally behind Scotland Music. Let's get his music on major radio. Let's get his music on iHeart. Let's get his music out there. Let's get him on tour. We are going to push you. We are going to be behind you. We got you, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here with us.
I really appreciate the opportunity and being on here. Thank you so much.
Thank you for being interviewed today. And one more time for Scotland Music, y'all. Yes. All right. So it's testimony time. Testimony time. Tell us a story to give God some glory. Testimony, testimony time. Sing it again. Testimony, testimony time. Testimony, testimony time. You got some glory. Testimony, testimony I love it.
Say something about Jesus.
Hey. Oh, but we got to give glory to God. Come on and testify. Our expert testimony.
Come on, huh? God is keeping me, huh? He's keeping me alive to be here right now, huh? On Intellectual Radio, huh? Becoming dateable, huh?
Yeah.
We got some new guests in the building, huh? Nah, but for real, man. God's been so good to me once again. I can't thank him enough, man. Every day I wake up, I gotta thank God, man, because even for the little things, because them little things, big things.
Come on.
Every penny, every dollar. Just real quick, I just want to go into this real quick. I heard a preacher say how he put it. He was at the car wash and he was just cleaning his car out and everything. He was throwing stuff out, and as he was throwing stuff out, it was a penny in his cup holder, and as he was throwing stuff out, he didn't throw the penny out. So when he got done washing his car and everything, after he threw all his trash out, he heard some cry out to him, "Yo, yo!" He looked around, he ain't see nothing. So Penny called him like, "I'm down here." And if the rocks can cry out, I'm pretty sure Penny can cry out. You know what I'm saying? Come on. I ain't trying to get too spiritual, but at the end of the day, the Penny told the man, "I want to thank you, huh? Because you threw out a lot of other stuff."
Hold it.
Oh my God.
That's powerful. That'll preach.
All right. I like that.
That's deep.
Wow.
I don't need to testify now.
That's deep, Doc. That's
you
deep.
threw out all this other stuff.
I like that.
Preach.
I like
And
that.
you even picked me up and wiped me off and put me back.
Come on.
Oh,
Come on, metaphor. Come on, metaphor.
Come on.
I like that. I like
That's
that.
good
And
stuff.
I remember that from
Great.
this is when I was a little boy. He told, and that stuck with me all this time. So every day I gotta thank God because once again I got my son. I got custody of my son. I've been going through a lot of stuff emotionally, but now that I got my son, I'm so happy. You know what I'm saying?
That's good stuff.
I'm getting gigs. I got another show coming up. Once again, I'm writing a play. I'm writing a book. I'm trying to stay
Do
focused.
your thing,
Trying to
brother.
DJ. I'm an artist also, so I'm a
Yes.
producer also. So let's work, bro.
Yes,
We
sir.
already probably been
Come
working,
on.
you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
Come on,
yeah, man,
networking.
I'm
Yes.
this is something I prayed for actually to be on the radio, and now I'm here, man. So God is
Yes.
answering prayers, man.
Yes. Yes.
Absolutely.
That's
Believe
good
in
stuff.
God, man. Yeah.
That's great.
Woo, that thing almost got for real.
Wow. Listen, the Bible says,
All right.
do not despise small
Well,
beginnings.
That's
Come
right.
on
well,
here.
Huh? Pennies turns into dollars.
well, sooner or later.
Huh?
Come on.
Come on, big Jesus.
That thing bothered me. I ain't gonna lie, man.
And then let me tell you about the little things. Let me tell you about so Eric Brown said that penny got me.
Huh?
That
was-
penny got me
that
too.
was-
But let me tell you about that
good
penny
stuff
though, and
right
it's the
there,
little
man.
stuff, right?
Dope, bro.
The Bible also says it's the foxes that destroy the vine too.
Yes, come
So
on.
sometimes it's those little things that can sneak in, tear stuff up, or
Uh-huh.
build it up.
Come on.
Oh.
Tear it up or build it up.
Tear it
Man,
up
we
or
finna
build
have
it up.
church up in here,
Okay.
man.
So since we're talking about the little things,
Huh?
it's it's those little things that can mess up relationships, like
Uh-oh.
talking too much
Huh?
or talking to the wrong person
Uh-oh.
about your issues.
Mm-hmm.
And they say, come over here. Huh? You can come cry over here.
Exactly.
Right?
They've been
And
waiting on this time.
I think we don't pay let me not say this. We pay attention, but when somebody wants us or has
Yes.
secret love for us,
Right.
or they're waiting their turn,
Right.
you know, they see how you treat your spouse, how much you love them. They want it for themselves.
Come on here.
They want you to love them
Mhm.
like you love that other person. It's been so much. Why do you think people after relationships end, they try to slide in?
Right. They already
You
know.
like, how you
They
end up with
already
that
know how to
person?
come in.
Yeah.
They already know what
in the
what
DMs,
door to
son.
enter.
They already in the DMs.
They was already in the
You know?
game, man. Come on.
I
You
feel
had
like-
them in queue, huh?
But you know what? You know what wears me completely out though? You said it cute. What wears me completely out though is when you have someone that'll go talk to this friend who you know your significant other wouldn't want them to know these
To
things
know.
about them.
Right.
That's bogus.
You got to know how to
That's not right.
sugarcoat
That
it.
is straight bogus. It's like, why would you go tell them You said you had to do what?
You gotta know how to sugarcoat it. You know,
Look.
a lot of us was raised in households where we can't just talk freely outside the household. So you got to be able to sugarcoat that conversation, even with that friend, about your relationship.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't make your spouse look bad. That's just no.
No.
Have you, Kevin? Oh, you want me to call you Maserati or Kevin?
It don't matter.
Okay.
Maserati.
So Maserati.
All
I'm
right.
calling Maserati. Yeah. Have you experienced confiding in someone who then turned around and they wanted you?
I done messed up a few times.
Speak up. Come on. We can't let us. They need, they need to hear you. This ain't the whistle song.
We got real quiet.
I'm gonna be honest. I done had a
Okay, that's two.
Oh, okay.
That's two.
He started whispering like that.
We got fives going.
I done slipped into a few best friends and sisters
You done
along
slipped
my
into
day.
him.
Come on, talk
my
about it.
God.
And
That's
us,
why we keep it. Come on.
us having our council moments, one thing led to another.
What I
Lack of discipline on my part.
I got
Was it really just on your
service.
part, or they wanted it too?
It takes two people, but
Absolutely.
somebody got to be accountable for their part. I'm accountable for my part.
Okay.
I got caught slipping and temptation kicked in.
Okay.
Can't say I ain't have fun, but
Oh Lord.
Oh
So do you regret any of it?
oh no,
Oh, Lord.
I wouldn't be with the person I'm with now if I regretted it.
Oh, okay.
Dang, so you end up with the confidant?
Man, no. This is a whole different situation I'm in. The other situation ain't work out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I kind of regretted not going with the other friend though. To be honest,
Oh my God.
I have my
circling
usher
back.
moments.
We trying to follow.
Okay.
Circling back.
These
All
are
right,
my-
so you guys, we are talking about who can I run to? Who can you run to? Is it appropriate to talk to the opposite sex about your spouse, your significant other, about your relationship, about issues
And
that you have with them?
You still have time to call in 708-223-8953 to chime in.
Yes. So let's hear a word from our sponsor, and then we're gonna come right back to this topic.
Caljohn Asset Management LLC is a project management firm dedicated to bringing your ideas from paper to production, no matter how big or small your project is. Caljohn's goal is to not only be effective, but achieve success through efficiency. Be sure to like the Caljohn Asset Management page on Facebook and tell them that you heard about it right here on Becoming Dateable Radio Show on IntellectualRadio.com.
All right. And can we announce March Madness one more time, please?
Let's announce March Madness again.
Folks.
March Madness Vendor Expo on Saturday. Is Saturday, March 16th? That is Saturday.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Saturday, March 16th from 11 a.m. until 3 p.m. It's going to be at Proviso Math and Science Academy, located at 8601 West Roosevelt Road in Forest Park. They're going to have 20 plus vendors. Ooh, that's a lot of shopping. Y'all bring your wallets. Family event. So bring your Shurin. Raffles.
You're sure?
Bring your Shurals.
Oh, God.
Raffles. Fitness boot camp, y'all. Good Lord. You got to bring some workout gear too. My God. Entertainment, music, and more. Be there Saturday, March 16th, 11 to 3 p.m. For vendor info, contact 708-612-1723. That's 708-612-1723.
All right. You heard it right here on IntellectualRadio.com. You are listening to Becoming Dateable. And our topic is, who can I run to? Hamisi said it depends on who that person is. So we're not saying it's your mom or sister,
no,
or a family member, even though you have kissing cousins out there, huh?
Oh, help God.
But we're talking not your third cousin twice removed.
Right.
We're talking about a friend that is the opposite sex. Is it okay to talk about your spouse and complain?
To complain.
It ain't complaining, it's getting advice.
Okay.
Tomato, tomato.
Okay. So
still get 8.
He said still get 8. Okay, Lord.
Everybody went a different direction.
Yeah, everybody went. That's another situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe that you have to not tell everybody about what's going on. And I actually wouldn't even recommend talking to just your pastors. Talk to professionals. if you have some issues that deep. You know what I mean?
Yeah, somebody that know
You
you.
need somebody with that has you have a confidentiality agreement, because I've gone to pastors and they totally preached my whole life.
You can't be out
in the
here
pulpit.
scripting.
I'm like, well, are you really doing this right now? Are you really talking about this? Or calling you out? Come up here right now. We finna fix this devil. We finna fix this devil. Come here, Eva.
That's hilarious.
Come here, Brown. What? And the devils are still there, and we're divorced. You ain't had no power.
You know what?
You gotta have that friend that you can talk to, and like I say, BS always stop with me. You gotta have friends that's like that. So when you have that conversation, it's that one time conversation. You pretty much gotta be with your partner, like y'all play spades. Even when you cheat, all the cards on the table.
Mama.
Oh, that was
dropping
a lot
some
of
knowledge right now.
That's a true
Yeah, I
statement.
got some metaphors up in this boy. That's
Right,
You got the cards on the table. They on the table.
Even when you cheat, if all your cards on the table, how can you get in trouble? You know what's coming. Everybody got to play their hand.
Come on.
True that. We have
Very
a comment
true.
from Aubrey right here on the live.
Hi, Aubrey.
Hi, Aubrey. I hope I'm saying your name correctly, dear.
That might be my girlfriend.
As long as your relationship has strong communication and the relationship between the friend of the opposite sex is strictly platonic, then there shouldn't be an issue. I think this is my man. I think it's supposed to be man has a female best friend that was there before me. I guess she's saying her man had a female friend, best friend that was there before her. They talk and I'm fine with it. Why wouldn't I be? I trust him and we communicate. No reason he wouldn't be able to ask her an opinion on something about our relationship.
Okay, so can we put a?
Thank you, Aubrey.
Yeah, that's mine.
Oh, he said that's mine.
That's
Hey,
mine.
Thank you, Aubrey.
I ain't afraid to claim mine.
Okay, I know that's right.
Speak up then, man.
Yes. So, okay, can I put another spin on this? I like doing that. Go ahead. Okay, what if the person, the person that you're in love with, is saying, "Hey, I need you to cut them off."
Ooh.
Are you going to choose the person that you love
Hey, it's a friend.
or a friend?
It's a friend. Your friend's gonna always be there. So if you cut them off or not,
Are your friends really going to always be there? Because I
Man.
know I done dropped a few of them.
if they friends, they always a phone call away.
So you would choose your best friend over your boo?
Yeah. Because if me and my boo don't work out, me and my boo ain't work out, my friend's gonna still be there.
Well, what if shouldn't your friend understand that, hey, I'm going to step aside and let you be with your boo, and if it doesn't work out, I'll always be here, but I'm going to respect the love that you guys have. And if she's uncomfortable,
that come with your boundaries with your friends. Your friends can't be all in your relationship. You can go to them and get advice, but like I say, BS got to stop with you, or stop at that situation. With that conversation we had, it was a momentary conversation. Okay, you got advice.
We'd have to have some accountability. I agree.
So,
yeah,
Scott,
I agree with that.
Would you drop your friend for your spouse?
Like, I mean, I agree with him. I mean, it's like if we were friends before my spouse, but no, it would have to be an understanding on both ends. And like you said, it's about accountability. If they're not all up in your relationship in the first place, then they should understand and like say and back off a little bit. But always be supportive and always be there. So I just think a discussion should be had amongst all three of you. Hey, look, you're my wife or my, significant other. You're my best friend. Let's work this out. Because I love both of you all.
Right.
I want both of you all in my life. So let's be adults.
Separation.
And, you know what I'm saying? Let's be adults.
That's good stuff.
Have a real conversation. And we're not in high school.
Maybe everybody have have that conversation together. Like if you're that close to an individual, it seems like your spouse would have some type of relationship with them anyway.
And separation of church and state.
But this is the situation though. Some spouses don't feel comfortable with you having friends of the opposite sex like that anyway. So if your spouse is saying, "Hey, this has to stop," because everybody isn't open and liberal.
That's true.
And so, and what happened to forsaking all others? Because I feel like if you are a thorn to my marriage or my relationship, I have to let you go. If we cut our kids off, your kids can't even come between that wedge. How should a friend be able to come in between you guys?
Wow.
So that's just my thought.
That means there's room for people to come in.
You say what?
There's room for people to come in.
What you mean?
Like as far as interfering into your relationship and becoming that wedge.
Not interfering. Their presence, that person is not comfortable with. There are men and women alike who are what we call sometimes old school. You don't have no opposite. You ain't going shopping and out to lunch with another person. You go out with me.
And then there can be some other variables too, because let's say, you have a guy or a gal, be either one, and you a little bit out there, you had a nice little roster going on.
All right.
And that's just what you did. You kind of, skip from here to there to there to here. And you didn't have a whole lot of self-control. And it seemed like it might be a little bit much to ask your spouse to trust that you're gonna, be able to withhold when you hadn't beforehand. That's asking a lot.
We're gonna take if you want to call in, you still can. Demario, I see you said you want to join in, you can. Kashite said something. He said, I have female friends who respect my relationship and still want to F. I just steer clear of them.
Wait a minute. That's an oxymoron. That's a contradiction. No,
I don't think so. I don't think so. He's saying you can still want to be with somebody and lay back.
Fact.
That's what he's saying.
I respect your relationship.
There's a lot of guys I want to bang, but
I want to be with Megan Good right now.
Have somebody. That's exactly.
But I gotta respect that she ain't with me right now. Come on, somebody.
You ever see somebody you like? I would totally go. Then you like, oh, they got a girl. Oh, dang, I'm gonna lay. Hey.
Oh, okay, I got you.
That doesn't mean that you wouldn't go if the opportunity presented itself.
I got you.
But right now, you're taking, so I'm going to respect that you're taking.
That sounds like an opportunist to me.
Oh no, I might not respect it.
You can't talk no more, Kevin. Anyway, let's talk.
I might not respect it. I ain't gonna lie.
Let's get to these to the juice spill, guys.
Yeah, because we
it's time, y'all. It's time to spill some juice.
We got to spill some juice, y'all. Okay, I don't know if everybody's really been paying attention to this whole thing with
R. Kelly.
Oprah actually now.
Whoa.
Yes. Oprah with her whole what was it, like a documentary or whatever that
Leaving
she did?
Neverland.
She did
Leaving Neverland. Yeah, the interview with the accusers of Michael Jackson.
I just said
Oprah and Gail on some other, ain't they?
Oh, that was Gail that did the other. Oh yeah.
Y'all want to know what? Y'all can't get mad at reporters for being reporters.
Well, here's the thing though. We're trying to figure out a couple things. Number one, was Oprah bogus for doing that interview, saying that, Michael Jackson has been deceased now for 10 years. And those particular accusers, my understanding that they recanted what they originally said. They said it didn't happen. They lied. And in addition to that, the fact that Michael Jackson was acquitted of all charges. So now, is it bogus that she decides 10 years later that she's going to have this interview with them? He's not able to defend himself, and all these other variables, like I said, have, transpired. So what are your thoughts?
No, I don't think she's bogus. They did my main man Bill popping pill Bill. What's up, my boy? I know you in the county, but it's all right. But they did my boy Bill like that, man. They doing R. Kelly like that. So I don't feel like it's wrong. Like even though you saying that like he's not here to defend himself, long live the king, whatever y'all want to call the pop folks. But man, I lost what I was saying, man. This stuff is crazy. Oh yeah, he ain't here to defend himself. So like R. Kelly ain't at every interview to defend himself and to say they only got him on there one time crying and everything. That was the first interview I seen.
That's the first interview. The other interview, the teenage interview.
Yeah, when he was talking about his mom.
I just think I don't know. I really would like to know Oprah's why
the
do this?
Yeah, the motive.
This man let you in his house when you interviewed him when he was alive. Right. Y'all was all buddy hug. I just want to know why. I just want to know the why. Why now?
It's that 60 Minutes mentality.
You see what I'm saying? You don't need the money. You're a billionaire.
She doesn't need.
You don't need the money. You don't need the attention. You don't need the exposure. What was your point behind this whole thing? Why?
It wasn't a point.
I want to be the interviewer now.
It wasn't a point. Oprah? It was more so of a popularity thing. That's the thing to talk about at the moment. And she really ain't been relevant.
Oprah, you don't need this.
Right. That's what I was
confused on. Your name speaks for itself. Why do you got to do this?
The same way they gave Jesse an interview.
So with people thinking, okay, so the same way everyone is saying now Oprah is so bogus, and because they're lighting her up on social media, like the Michael Jackson fans, they're straight lighting her up. So with that, Now we have to ask the question, because just 2 seconds ago, everybody was looking at Monique side eye, because she was going in on Oprah. So now, do people have a different perspective about Monique? Does she have more credibility about what she was saying about Oprah Winfrey?
What's they say? First they laugh at you and then they copy. Ain't that they made her look? They made her look crazy.
I'm sitting there like,
I thought they made her look crazy, and then you realize she's right. But a lot of these people are just opportunists, and they taking advantage of the popularity of the situation. They was on the Jesse bandwagon, then they found out he was fried.
Exactly. So they still say allegedly.
Then they split us down the middle with R. Kelly, even though being from Chicago, we know. I went to Hyde Park. Kenwood was our rivalry school. It was a long running joke. Okay. Until it went national.
Right.
And now it's going on with Michael Jackson because it's the thing to talk about.
So, you know how I am. Okay. I'm not saying any of the acts that are criminal is okay. I'm not excusing behavior. But is it me, or is it just seems like the black man is the face of the Me Too movement, and that there's a personal attack on all of the black entertainers and legends out here for their everything that they've contributed to be torn down, even though it was a positive contribution. So many other lives are being affected by this livelihood, with the Cosby Show being pulled off the air, one of the only positive shows that we've had to watch growing up that inspired me. And then other people have to eat off of this if you're pulling the stuff off the show. Should we all be in the dark because who created the light bulb turned out to be criminal? Should we all be lighting the candles?
Right.
Because
so, there are several.
Where are all of these white men who've committed these heinous crimes against young women? Elvis Presley. Priscilla was how old? 14. Woody Allen ended up marrying his stepdaughter.
She was a teenager.
Who's it? Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein,
Jerry
or whatever.
Jerry Lee Lewis.
All of these guys. Where's the public assassination of their character? Where's that happening? Where's the outrage
and the removing of their art? It's like, here's the thing: you set that type of precedence. You know what I'm saying? You have to keep it consistent.
They don't have Black Twitter behind them,
right? Eva, you brought up it is an agenda. I'm just gonna say it is an agenda against the black man, and just against us as a whole. Honestly, I feel like, because I don't know. Did you guys see that Sam Cooke documentary?
I haven't seen it yet. That's definitely on my list.
It started way back then, and probably before that. When you see, I don't want to, spoiler alert or anything, but when you see that, you're going to be upset. I want to punch a hole in my TV.
Oh, wow.
Watching that.
Wow.
I'm telling you, if you haven't seen it, you will understand the whole agenda against black, how to tear us down and everything. Because I'll just give you a little bit. They didn't like the fact that he was with Malcolm X. They was wondering why he was hanging out with Malcolm. I just give you that much. And then when you get a chance, watch it. You're going to be highly upset at the ending and how he died and everything. Yeah. So it is an agenda against us.
Well, that was the juice spill, y'all. We always still have to talk about trending topics and what's really affecting the community at large. We were talking about who can we run to. That was a really good topic. We might have to have a part 2 to that.
Yeah, come into the chat room. You all join the chat room on Facebook. We have a chat room group. That's where we're having that discussion. So be sure to chime in. And also let business owners know and artists, you can have your products or services, your work featured on our show too. Contact us at becomingdateable@gmail.com for the options that are available. And also, did we have any other shows or events, anything that anyone
let us know what you have coming up, guys. We can announce that.
We want to be able to announce that. We'll put it on the page. Yes. Let everybody know where they can find you. Start with
and
Melody.
Follow you. Start with
y'all know y'all don't know. Some people don't know. Everywhere once again at Christian Mingle, Mella _famous.
Christian Mingle.
Pornhub, Mella Long Scroll.
No, don't make them repeat it.
Bishop Eddie
Okay,
Long.
okay, keep going. Come on.
No, I'm just playing. All right, everywhere. Mela _famous. All the social media and media.
Yeah, media. Got
Prince Mela Stewart sing on Facebook. So yeah.
Okay, Scotty, where can we find
You can find me on Instagram. Scotland Music is one word. Facebook, Twitter. Yeah. And yeah, scotlandmusic@gmail.com. I do it all. Bar mitzvahs, weddings, whatever you want.
Yes.
Contact me.
And download the song.
Yes. Download the song. Beautiful. It is out everywhere, all digital platforms.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, Maserati.
I'm Maserati Kevin Jones. You can find me on Facebook, Maserati like the car, Kevin Jones, and on Instagram as MKJ_digital. You can hit me up for graphic designs and logos.
Oh, snap, you do all that? Okay, come on. Monica.
All right, so you can catch me on Instagram, Monijoy, MONNIJOY. And you can also follow the Caljohn Asset Management LLC page on Facebook. And also for Becoming Dateable, be sure to follow us on all social media platforms. We are on YouTube. Subscribe to our page. We are on Facebook. We are on Instagram. So be sure to follow Becoming Dateable. You can also sign up for our email distribution on becomingdateable.com. And Eva?
I actually have a show this Saturday, March 16th. At 8 p.m. I will be doing stand-up.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Hilarious.
Yes.
You can catch me at the D-Man's Performance Theater. I am the only female on the ticket.
That's dope.
Come on.
Okay. So we have Torrance Scales, Josh Sumrall, Marcus Shakes, Be Right. He's amazing. I'm just super excited. I mean, y'all know I'm the female Jamie Foxx, as I like to call myself.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I do it all.
Do it all.
So
Do
this
it
time
all.
I'll
Do
be
it
bringing
all.
the funny,
I
doing the stand-up thing. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So make sure you follow me at Eva Rue. I'm Eva Rue on all social media outlets.
Spell it.
EVARUWE. Follow your girl. Check me out. I'm about to start putting up some posts of me performing, doing stand-up and stuff like that, and let you guys see a little bit more of what I do.
She is hilarious.
On that
She is
end.
hilarious, y'all.
So
want to say thank you again to all of our listeners, everyone that's here with us today. Thank you all that are in the studio.
Thank you for having me.
We want to say thank you to Wanda B. She is the program director for Intellectual Radio, and she also has the show He Said, She Said. We want to say thank you to super producer Earl and to our sponsors, Caljohn Asset Management, K. Carlson Inc., Industry Buzz with 3 Z's,
Doc Map
and Doc Map Enterprise.
Yeah.
So you have been listening to.
You've been listening to Becoming Dateable's radio show right here on IntellectualRadio.com. Be sure to tune in every Monday at 11 a.m. Can we go out with Beautiful?
Yes, please.
At 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. We're gonna exit the stage, y'all, with Beautiful by Scotland
Thank
Music.
you
So remember that no matter where you are in life, never
really
stop
appreciate
becoming
it. Thank
a
you,
better
guys.
version of you
Love
every day. Go get beautiful.
Come on.
Hey.
Download.
Hey.
Just can't stare at her. She's way on the line. She's so beautiful. She's so beautiful. She's so beautiful. She's so fine. She's so beautiful. She's so beautiful. She's so fine. She's a sight for sore eyes. Bright as the sun, so she shines. I'm like a needle, Christmas Day or any store. She's got the goods, good. Oh, I couldn't ask for much. She gives me more pills and pills and eggs. It's a glass of wine. I'm so glad that she is mine. She's so undeniably fine. Just can't stare at her fine. She's way beyond the line. She's so beautiful. She's so beautiful. She's so beautiful.
Feed your brain. IntellectualRadio.com. Feed your brain.